Hello everyone, this is Dr. Swapnil here. So I am here in Germany. I have done all my unpacking and thoroughly relaxed. So I have decided to make a video regarding my travel experience, and people who are planning to travel to Germany in near future, they can have an idea that what to expect and what not to expect. In this video, we'll talk about everything in sections. First we'll be talk about flights, then we'll talk about baggages, then we're going to talk about transportation, and in the end we're going to talk about COVID-19 rules and some of the tips you should remember before traveling. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing what we are going to discuss about is flights. So there are various aircraft carrier from India to Germany, but most reliable ones right now are Air India and other is Lufthansa. With Air India, I would advise you to fly directly. The reason why you want to take a direct flight is because that you may not go to the Frankfurt only. You have to travel. You might have to travel to somewhere else from there. For example, if you are landing in Frankfurt but your classes are in Berlin, then you have to again travel from Frankfurt to Berlin. In this situation, I would say that with the baggages and with taking a lot of time to reach there, you might get tired and you might get frustrated. So I don't want you to get with that. Unfortunately, those people who are planning to travel from Mumbai to Frankfurt, there are no direct flights right now. So in my case also, I flew from Mumbai to Delhi and from Delhi to Frankfurt. For those people who are there in Delhi, they have an option to go directly from Delhi to Frankfurt. So better to take a direct flight. Now second portion what we are going to talk about is baggages. With Air India, there is a scheme which is for student visa holders and first time travelers, which is called as a Maharaja offer. In that they provide 23 kgs 3 baggages. When I heard this offer, I thought that I may not require this much of luggages. In general, they are accepting 23 into 2. It would be enough. But believe me, when you start packing, you will realize that you might require such amount of luggage, and try to carry whatever is possible with you from India, because these things are very costly here in Germany and you may end up losing so much of money. So it's better to carry a lot of luggage when they are providing, and Air India is very helpful in that scenario. Now coming to the third portion, which is the transportation. After reaching to Frankfurt airport, what to do to reach your destination? There are various options. The first option is taking a direct cab or Uber from Frankfurt airport to your destination. Now this option is very comfortable in terms of luggages, because you will have a lot of luggage and you want your luggage to take directly to your home. You don't want to roam around with that luggage. So it's better to take a taxi or an Uber outside the airport and it will take you directly to your home. So that is a very comfortable option. Disadvantage of this is that it is very costly compared to other options. Now coming to the second option, which is Deutsche Bahn or a train, which is the most common and most popular option. It is less costlier compared to the direct taxi, and in Frankfurt airport, opposite to the airport, there is a Fernbahnhof long distance train station, and you have to just go there. Before traveling to your destination, you have to book your tickets from Deutsche Bahn website. All the links will be given in a description. You just go through with it. You have to see the timings and you have to book accordingly. I would advise you to book at least 3 to 4 hours after your landing time, because sometimes these flights are late and you will require so much of time in baggage counter, because this baggage will take a lot of time to come, and there is also time for immigrations and all those stuff. So it's better that you have enough time so that you may not miss the train. The third option, which is a Flixbus, which is a bus service from Frankfurt airport. You have to download the app for the Flixbus. You can book your bus accordingly. Same as a train, you have to have a time frame so that you may reach to the bus station and from there you can travel it. Advantage is it is cheaper compared to the trains, but disadvantage is that it may take a longer time to reach to your destination because buses are not as fast as trains. The another option, it is called as a shared cab option, which is in that there is an app called Blah Blah Car. You have to download that app and check out that. In that app you will find your there are so many drivers who are planning to travel from Frankfurt to your destination, and you have to put your date and your destination. You will have the options. Those travelers will be happy to carry you to your location. They will charge you a little bit, not as much compared to the other options, but disadvantage of that is that you have to go to the person's place. They may not come to pick up you from the airport, and they will drop you to the area where they are going. From there you have to manage your transport to your locations. So these are the various options. Coming to the COVID rules, which is the fourth point, the documents you must carry with you in a file or a folder is that first is your RT-PCR report, which should not be more than 72 hours old. The second thing you need is your vaccination proof or a proof of recovery. If you do not have anything out of these two, sometimes these immigration officers might advise you to go for quarantine. I'm not sure about it because in my case I had a vaccination proof, so I was exempted from the quarantine. But if you have enough time and if you are not vaccinated, then try to get vaccinated, and your vaccination certificate may prevent you from exemption from quarantine. Another document which you require is the Anmeldung Einreise. This is a digital registration of yourself in Germany. You have to do that online, which is website called Anmeldung.de. In that website, before 3 days of your travel, only you can register yourself and upload your documents also, like a vaccine proof or your negative report. You have to upload it. So you print it out and carry with yourself, which will be useful. Another document is required is your admission letter or your invitation letter from your university, college or your institute, which is very important. In every airport they will ask you that where are you going, so it is better to have that document with you. I would advise you to bring an extra document, which is also your Mietvertrag, your rental contract, which will state that where you are planning to stay, because sometimes this visa officer might ask you that where are you going to stay during your stay in Germany. So if you have that proof, that will be very better. Then so get it done. Useful tips. I would give you some useful tips. First of all, I will tell you that you must have your RT-PCR report, because in Mumbai and Delhi airport I have seen that they are not too much concerned about your vaccination proof, but they will ask for your RT-PCR report and your college admission letter. So these two things are important in India. When you reach to Germany and when you go for immigration, try to speak in German language, because this visa officer will get lenient with you, which is my personal experience. I talked with in German, so not too much of documentation was required. My immigration was finished in 2 minutes, and the other guy which was next to me, who was speaking in English, they were harassing him. They were asking for so many documentation. So it's better to speak in German language, be fluent, be confident. You don't have to worry about anything, and your work will be done. Okay, so thank you. This is all for today's video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that I will have motivation to make new videos. Thank you for listening.